Single moms, when did you realize your kid wasn't as innocent as you thought? I always thought my 11-year-old son Marcus was my little angel. Sweet, quiet, always did his homework without being asked. But that bubble burst spectacularly last Tuesday. It started when Mrs. Green from down the street knocked on my door, holding a box of Girl Scout cookies. "Oh, how thoughtful of Marcus to support Lily's troop," she beamed. 20 boxes is quite the order. 20 boxes? I hadn't given Marcus money for Girl Scout cookies. My confusion must have shown because Mrs. Green's smile faltered. He did pay for them, right? He said you gave him your credit card. My blood ran cold. I apologized profusely, paid for the cookies, and marched straight to Marcus's room. That's when I discovered his business empire. Under his bed was a lockbox. Where did he even get a lockbox? Containing $347 in small bills, a ledger detailing his transactions, and business cards. Actual printed business cards. Reading, Marcus Mitchell, problem solver. The ledger was eye-opening. Apparently, my entrepreneurial son had been running a homework completion service for half his grade. Math worksheets, $5. Book reports, $10. Science projects, $20. Materials not included. He even had a loyalty program. Every 5th assignment was half price. But that wasn't the worst part. Page 2 revealed his side ventures, selling his lunch to kids whose parents packed healthy food, and then using the money he made to buy pizza. A password-sharing ring for various streaming services. How he got access to 5 different Netflix accounts, I'll never know. Professional excuse notes for PE class, complete with forged parent signatures. As far as the Girl Scout cookies, he'd been buying them in bulk and reselling individual boxes at school for double the price. When confronted, Marcus didn't even look guilty. He adjusted his glasses, when did he start doing that, and said, "Mom, I provide valuable services to my peers. It's called the free market." The free market? Where did my baby learn about the free market? YouTube University, he replied, as if reading my mind. "Did you know that if I invest this money in index funds with a 7% annual return, I'll have over $50,000 by the time I graduate high school?" I stood there, speechless, as my 11-year-old explained compound interest to me. The next morning, I made him return all the money, what we could track down anyway, and write apology letters to everyone involved. He actually negotiated, to keep 10% as a consulting fee for teaching his classmates better study habits. I said no. He countered with 5% to donate to the school library. I said no again. He suggested we compromise. He'd shut down all operations but could keep the lockbox for his legitimate allowance savings. And maybe, just maybe, I'd consider letting him start a lawn mowing business over the summer, with proper adult supervision and actual labor involved. I thought that was that. Until 1 week later, I was putting away laundry when I found another notebook hidden behind his dresser. This one was different. No business ledgers or client lists. Just page after page of my son's careful handwriting. Day 43. Mom worked another double shift. Made mac and cheese for dinner. Day 51. Mom fell asleep during movie night again. She looks tired. Day 67. Heard Mom on the phone with Grandma about the bills. My heart sank as I kept reading. Then I found the goal, circled in red at the bottom of a page. 500 by December. Mom's Christmas present. The good winter coat from Macy's. I sat on his bed, notebook trembling in my hands. All this time, I thought my baby was losing his innocence, turning into some money-hungry little schemer. But he'd noticed. He'd noticed my coat was held together with safety pins. He'd noticed I never bought anything for myself. He'd noticed, and he'd tried to fix it the only way an 11-year-old knew how. That's when I saw it. A business card that fell out of the notebook. Not one of Marcus's homemade ones. A real professional card. Derek Mitchell, financial advisor. My ex-husband's card. The same ex who hadn't paid child support in 2 years. The same ex who told Marcus he couldn't visit this summer because of work stuff. On the back, in Derek's handwriting, "Proud of you, son. Keep up the good work. Remember, don't tell Mom about our talks." Full story on channel, linked below.